Welcome to downtown New Orleans, Louisiana. We are here at the National World War II Museum. And if you follow the channel, you know I've been here before, but we're going to take a look this year and see if there's any new exhibits. And of course, even if there isn't, this is one of the best museums out there as far as I'm concerned. So we're going to go have a look. Yeah, these statues show, you look at the faces of these guys, I mean, they look like they would have been teenagers, and quite honestly, quite a few of them probably were.
We struggled to make it to shore through the relentless gunfire, but all 12 of my men fought hard, and 6 hours later, we safely reached the hills.
I shipped overseas to Edinburgh, Scotland. We had to be in good shape, so we trained by walking and hiking with all of our gear. We met our first patients, British soldiers.
But they were all that's the bayonet. Because that's the shotgun. This was
As you guys always know that follow the channel, battleships bookend the war for America. This one is symbolic of the start of World War II. And over here, Mighty Mo is symbolic of the end of the war. There's no proof that he ever said that, though.
No proof he did. So that's all shipping
And I absolutely love this, with these recreations of these 1940s homes. It's amazing. I showed this in the last video, but I gotta show it in this one too, because again, I can't get enough of these. This is replicating the FDR fireside shacks.
Hold it on the back. Comfortable. Huh? Comfortable.
All these tubes.
This exhibit here is talking about the Japanese internment camps that we had in the United States during the war.
We were told we were there for our protection, but the machine gun would point in. Okay, all of a sudden they got the bad feeling. Now they knew they were in a concentration camp. They were army barracks.
This is also one of my favorite rooms. You saw this in the last video as well.
For the first time in history, scientists successfully unleashed and controlled the power of the atom. Soon, the boom is heard hundreds of miles away. The explosion, equivalent to more than 20,000 tons of TNT, creates a light so intense it causes temporary blindness as far as 9 miles away. The blast so hot it scorches the desert floor, turning it into a glassy mineral, later named trinitite.
That's how you can tell the girl. That mom told him about what the strike is. All right, perfect. In every solution. Oh. Okay. She got
This is like a little soda shop, so to speak, inside the museum that you can go into. There is a bigger restaurant that I'm going to have lunch at very soon. So we finished the first building, and now making our way over to the next 3 buildings. And you got this bridge over the street that you can cross, so you don't even have to go outside. And down here, there's the theater, the restaurant, the airplane hangar, and some other exhibits.
Daunting challenge with a war on 2 fronts. Our enemies in Europe dominate the skies and have infested the seas with deadly submarines. Weapons and aircraft pour out of Axis factories at an astounding rate, dwarfing our
Royal Air Force in the destruction of the German U-boat fleet. In the fall of 1942, the 8th Air Force bombs U-boat pens on the coast of France.
Beyond the beaches lies a surprising challenge, the hedgerow country. And beyond, the Allies faced more than 700 miles of Nazi-occupied Europe on the road to Berlin.
We've been caught flat-footed. It should have occurred to us that Hitler might do something crazy and desperate.
We had a car like that growing up. Suicide doors and stuff.
In the midst of devastating losses and retreat, I have now called an emergency meeting to rally his commander. He tells General Patton.
George, I want you to move your third army.
After 6 years of war, Allied soldiers are certain they have seen the worst of Nazism. But nothing prepares them for what they are about to discover. They stumble upon one concentration camp.
So, circular ones like this are Navy and Marines, and the rest is Army.
This flag leaves Roosevelt little choice but to direct more of America's meager assets to the Pacific. Japanese immediately across thousands of miles of ocean, a scenario that demands a new naval strategy. The outcome will be determined from above by planes launched from aircraft carriers.
It's like $60.
Supplies must travel a winding 15,000-mile journey, more than halfway around the world, across vast oceans and distant continents, to the far ends of the earth.
Dropping the bomb.
There were some skeletons around, but when you touch them, they just crumbled to ashes. My God.
Alright, so I took a break for lunch, and now I'm walking around one of the gift shops. There are three. And I saw that model that caught my eye, but it's unfortunately not the Iowa model that I'm looking for. You got all kind of cool merch in here. So at this point, I'm mostly done with the museum. I've been here probably about 5 hours now. Of course, did not stop to read every single little thing. Just taking all the stuff that I mainly wanted to see. And when we leave here, I'm going to go check out the airplane hangar. So this wasn't here last time I came, this tank. You see, through the glass right there is the Boeing Center. That's the hangar where all the planes are on display. Very cool. All right, so the exhibit we're in right now is a special one, Women in War. And in this particular spot, there's always a different exhibit. It's never the same. First time I came, it was like a photography in the war exhibit. Then there was a time where I came and it was... There was another time I came and it was like a Disney exhibit, and now we have Women in War. All right, and this is the Boeing exhibit where all the planes are. And it looks like they're getting ready for some type of event over here. There's usually planes and stuff over here, but I don't see any of those. Looks like they cleared out a lot of this. So we just did the USS Tang experience, and it's funny, the last time I came here we had to pay for that. Now it's free. USS Tang was one of the most successful, if not the most successful, American submarine in all of World War II. And you get like a virtual simulation of what one of those missions was like. I won't tell you how it turns out. It's something you should see for yourself whenever you come to the museum. All right, so here's the second floor. Looking down, we've got some exhibits over here. So that's going to conclude this video of the National World War II Museum. Hope you guys enjoyed seeing some of the sights in the museum. Of course, there's too much to show, too much stuff for me to show you everything. I was in the museum for about 7 hours and still didn't take in every single thing there is to see. I mean, there's just that much. It's a 5-star museum, in my opinion, easily the best museum I've ever been to. So if you're in the New Orleans area, make sure you stop by at some point and visit the museum. Thanks for watching, everyone, and until the next time, you guys know the drill. Drive safely.